From Hollywood, the Mutual Network, in cooperation with Family Theater, presents Every Good Boy Does Fine, starring Maureen O'Sullivan. And now, here is your host, Jerry Lewis.
Thank you, Tony Lafrano. Family Theater's only purpose is to bring everyone's attention a practice that must become an important part of our lives if we are to win peace for ourselves, peace for our families, and peace for the world. Family Theater urges you to pray. Pray together as a family. This is Jerry Lewis again. I don't suppose there is any one of us who can't look back to our childhood and remember at least one time when we did something wrong and got away with it. Maybe it wasn't a very serious thing, sneaking into a movie or stealing an apple off a fruit stand. We got away with it. And yet, that was the day when we learned once and for all that nobody gets away with anything. Not really. Because no matter how many people don't know when we've done something wrong, we always do. And our conscience won't let us forget it. It's an interesting thing about the voice of conscience, though. It's not trying to nag us to death. It just wants us to listen. And the more closely we listen, the sooner we realize that the power behind that voice is waiting for an answer. And of course, the simplest, most effective way of answering God when he speaks to us through our conscience is by prayer. Whether it is to beg his forgiveness or ask him for a favor or just to say thanks. Thanks for my wife and my kids and all the happiness you've given us. In fact, that's the kind of a thank you your whole family might want to say every day. You should try it. Because remember, the family that prays together stays together.
More things are wrought by prayer than this world dreams of.
This is Carl Princey expressing the wish of Father Peyton that the blessing of God may be upon you and your home, and inviting you to join us next week for another Family Theater presentation from Hollywood. Our music was composed and conducted by Harry Zimmerman. Family Theater originates in Hollywood.